Well, Bob, it's another exciting day in paradise, and boy, oh boy, is it a great day to be alive, especially when you consider the alternative. And especially when you are the special person that you are. And I've had a couple times now during the stream where questions of suicide have come to part. Basically, people have asked me, like, your thoughts on suicide. Do you think it's selfish? And that is a good question. And I don't know if it's unpopular or not to say this, but I feel like suicide is never a solution. It's never okay. It's never acceptable, and it should never come to your mind. And if it does come to your mind and you're thinking about it, immediately get rid of those thoughts and find something else to think about. There's so much more life to live. It's crazy. And it's amazing how unique each and every one of us is. We're all unique in our own way, all of us. We all bring something to the table, no matter whether you think it, believe it, or not. You bring something special to this world, and you have a purpose in this world. You might not have found it yet. You might be struggling in life, and things might not be going well for you, and like there's no possible way I have any contribution to this world. You're thinking wrong, and you would be absolutely wrong to think that. Whether it's your some friends, whether it's family members, but I don't have family members, I don't have friends, or whether it's somebody you interact with on a daily basis and you don't even realize it, you have an effect on people around you. No matter how significant that effect might be in your mind, it might be huge in another person's mind. It might be a gas station clerk that you see every morning when you're getting ready to go to work, or every morning when you're getting ready to do whatever you're trying to do, and you say hi and chit chat for a second, you're like, bye, hi and bye. They're not friends with you, you don't know them. They might actually care about you and you not even realize it. I think it's surprising if you really sit down and think about it, how many people really do care about you. Now, care comes in different ways and forms. I mean, it could be love, it could be simply caring about your well-being, it could, family members, loved ones. It's a lot of different ways to care about somebody, or just wishing that you could see that person the next day. Being like, man, you know what? My day's pretty crappy at work, but every time Steve comes by, it kind of cheers me up. It makes me feel better about myself, and I can't wait to see him tomorrow, or whoever you are. You have a purpose in life. You are important, no matter whether you believe it or not. And there are so many different ways out there to help yourself and to get help and to talk to others. It's crazy. We have social media. You have a phone that you have access to on a daily basis. You can look on YouTube for motivational videos. You can chat it up with a random stranger on YouTube or Twitter or anywhere. There's trolls out there, mind you, that are pieces of crap, but there's also good people out there. Don't ever tell me that there is no other option other than to kill yourself, because that's absolutely wrong. In every way, shape, and form, that is absolutely wrong. There's so many different things you can do. So, I mean, I've been really depressed in my life at certain points. When I was homeless, when I first got my DUI in the military, and I was told that I was going to get kicked out of the Army because of it, alcohol-related incidents, and get a general under honorable discharge. I got demoted to being a specialist when I was a sergeant. So I was working with my fellow soldiers I was in charge of as an equal, not as a superior, not as in a leadership role. Riding my bike to PT every morning from off post where I lived on post, riding my bike past all the people in their cars, and though they might not be laughing, in my mind I'm thinking everybody who drives past me is laughing and pointing at me and thinking, what a piece of crap. Look, there used to be Sergeant Brown. Look at that piece of crap. He had so much potential. Now he's getting kicked out of the Army. What a horrible person. I'm so glad I'm not him. In my mind, that was going through my mind, and I had all sorts of depressing thoughts and so forth. But even at those points in my life when I felt like the world was on my shoulders in Iraq and so forth, and I felt like the world was crumbling around me, I never once thought, hey, you know what would be a better option? killing myself. No. I never once thought that. I was extremely depressed, but I never once thought that. You know why? Because killing yourself is never an option. It isn't. Plain and simple. And I know some people say, well, you don't know what I'm going through. I get it. I don't know what you're going through. You're right. You're absolutely right. But I can tell you what, even in my darkest times, I never thought about that. And I've always been the type of person where if somebody wanted me to help them, wanted me to talk to them, wanted me to give them advice, I was always willing to do that. Even though it might be an inconvenience sometimes, I was always willing to sit down and talk with somebody if they were going through those type of problems. I'm always going to be that type of person. And I'll tell you what, if you're watching this video and you think you have nobody else to talk to, and you're feeling down and you're feeling thoughts like that going through your mind and shit and so forth, and you feel like you've got nobody, comment below on the video. Message me on Twitter. I'll talk to you. I'll help you through your issue, and I'll let you know that somebody does care about you, and you are important in this world, and you have so much potential that you don't even realize yet. You don't even realize it because you're clouding your mind with negative thoughts. So I basically just want to make this video to anybody out there who's feeling that way, and let you know that there are people out there, and I'm here as always making these videos once every couple weeks or whenever I feel like making them, honestly. And I'm always welcome to comments and messages, and I'd be more than happy to let you know that you are important, you are significant, and you are unstoppable, and nobody can stop you but yourself. So when you kill yourself, you just stopped yourself. That's the only way you could stop yourself. Otherwise, you are unstoppable, so don't do it. Plain and simple. I care about you. And y'all have a fantastic day. I hope you have a great week. Now that Hurricane Dorian is gone, everybody's fine and dandy, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Heck yeah. Time to have a great week. Stop thinking of suicide and stuff like that. It's never a solution. Think positively, and message me if you need some encouragement or whatnot. Y'all stay classy. Back to you in the studio.